Hey friends, it's time to begin the best damn meeting online with Polly, Drunken, and Snoot. It'd be great if they were on time. Hey dude, should we have some news? Copper Squad by Jacqueline. Come and join the Goose Fleet overlords and watch the AAA meeting.
Oh, yes. Hello, and welcome to the AAA meeting where one of the A's means ampersand. And it's Monday, my dudes, which means your host is your least favourite drunken uncle. It's me, Drunken Uncle. And I'm joined, as always, by my colonial co-hosts and collaborators. Sinatra says...
Yo.
And Peter the Dub is Polydub.
Hello.
Hello, gentlemen. How? All right, right. Everyone, get in line. Get in line. Sinatra, how was your weekend?
Long weekend, but good.
I love a long
tired.
weekend. It's 2 days off. You want it to be as long as possible, don't you? If you just, because you're saying that, you said like a long weekend and therefore tiring. But the worst thing is a short weekend, surely.
Yeah, but I'm exhausted. I almost killed Shelly last night.
Oh.
So my brother and I went out all day Saturday. We were out all fucking day long. We went to the gun show. We went to the bar. All that stuff. I go to bed like 2 o'clock Saturday. Wake up 8 o'clock Sunday. I'm like, okay, I'm pretty tired, but I do the thing.
Oh, God,
do my
6
show
hours.
last night. Finally.
Fuck.
Finally get to bed. Like 1 o'clock last night. I just start falling asleep. I wake up at about 5:30. I just start falling asleep. And she was like, come here, kitty. Come here, kitty. And I was like, if you do that again, I will skin you and that fucking cat alive.
Fair. Yeah. I mean,
So yeah,
did you?
I'm good. Almost.
You were just saying before we started the show that you got to play around with a cane sword.
Yeah, I went to the Cleveland gun show, and the one guy had all cold steel product. I was talking to my brother about what Polly said to get the Bushman knife, and I'm like, dude, it's this really fucking dope thing. It's like this big, and you just attach it to a broom handle. I wanted a spear, but this is so much better. It's cooler. And I was like, hey, that's the thing. And it was like sitting right there. The guy had all cold steel products. I'm like, that's the thing I was just telling you about. Yeah, that was my weekend. I got hot pickles.
I was gonna ask, did you actually purchase anything at the gun? I mean, for one, you had tickets to the gun show. I think we would be remiss if we didn't say that, you know. But you bought pickles.
Yeah, everything was so expensive, man. Like, Polly, do you know what mini shells are? The half size 12 gauge shells.
Mm-hmm.
BC, what? They were like $12 for 20 of them.
Okay.
Now they are $30 for 15.
Ooh, fuck.
And I was like, man, I'm not getting anything here. But we're walking around, and this guy's like, I got these spicy pickles over here, and he's got them in the buckets, and he scoops them into a to-go container.
Oh,
and
what?
We ignored him. Yeah.
Bucket o' pickles?
We ignored him. It's like the sliced pickles, and we ignored him. And he's like, free samples. And my brother's like, all right, let's go check it out. So we went back over there, and we got some.
Oh, spicy
that was my
pickles?
weekend.
I mean, you had some. Obviously, they're good because you bought some. Were they marked up incredibly in price as well?
No, it's like a big fucking container of them for like 20 or $10.
That's
Two for
cool.
20.
That's cool because I like. No one clipped this, but I like a pickle. Of course, you're gonna clip it. I know. Pickles are very nice. Put them in sandwiches. Putting them in burgers, like there's nothing a pickle can't do.
That's true.
Love pickles, mate. I'll even take the brine that they're sat in as well. And like if I'm making a sandwich, I'll put some of that on the bread as well. It's just pickles, mate. Fucking they're magical. Technically a fruit, right?
I don't know.
Seeds on the inside. It's a fruit.
Well, are cucumbers a fruit?
Yeah. Seeds on the inside.
If you say so.
I mean, technically, a strawberry isn't a fruit because it's got seeds on the outside. Fucking stupid strawberries. What were they thinking? For Christ's sake. Polydub,
Yes.
What's good, my man? Did you have a good weekend?
I did not.
Oh. But,
Why not, Polly?
Yeah, you good?
Oh, ups and downs, 2 steps forward, 3 steps back, that kind of thing. You know how it is.
Nobody gets too far like that.
Well, tell me about it.
I made an effort on your behalf this weekend, Polly.
Is that right?
Yeah, because it was... now, I mean, I didn't even realise this until the actual day, but it was St. George's Day on Saturday.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, and I remember you saying, why don't people in England make as big a deal of St. George's Day as they do of St. Patrick's Day? And I was like, do you know what? He's fucking right. So I tried to rile up everyone around me, like people at the pub, my fucking friends and shit, like, come on, it's St. George's Day, let's do some shots. They would not have any of it, mate. I don't know why. Maybe everyone was a bit tired. Maybe everyone was a bit sad. Maybe everyone was a bit broke because it's getting towards the end of the month now. But it's more likely that St. George was Turkish. Yeah.
What was wrong with your weekend, buddy?
And George was Turkish.
Yeah, he was, yeah. But I did have, I had chicken wings for my evening meal that day, and I was like, hey, let's make them dragon wings. So I covered them in hot sauce.
That's smart, St. George. Dragons.
Slaying the dragon, yeah. So my Saturday was fun, but my Sunday was not. Actually, I did get...
Ollie, detail us on the woes of your weekend.
Yeah. Woe unto thee, sir. It's woe unto us. We're the AAA boys, man. Let us share the burden.
Hey, man, St. George actually has a tomb. Like, they got his earthly remains. I didn't know that. It's a pretty nice tomb. As tombs go.
As tombs go, yeah.
Now, when I was a kid, I was told that every Roman Catholic church has a piece of a saint in it. Is that true?
Yeah.
Like, you just saying that unlocked that memory from a deep fucking hole in my subconscious.
Every what now?
Every Roman Catholic church has a piece of a saint in it.
Every single Roman Catholic church?
That's what they said.
There's quite a lot of them,
Or
isn't there?
That's what's in my head for some reason.
Is there enough saint pieces to go around? Because that's a lot of churches.
I don't know. That's why I asked Polly, because he would be the one to know.
This is true. I mean, you're going to have to get their remains and start slicing them up like deli meat in order for there to be enough to go around.
Dude, that's exactly what I thought. Like, what is there, like a knuckle bone in there?
I mean, yeah.
Where is it?
I've heard something similar to that. I don't know if it is actually like every fucking church. But there are like certain, they refer to them as artifacts because it's like, oh, we got the shin bone of Saint Fuckwad, And people will come and fucking look at, oh, look, so they had shins back then. Yes, they did. Yeah. Whether or not they're
is that
real.
true, Polly?
No, it's not.
What? They lied to me?
So,
wait, do you mean somebody possibly lied to me at some point, or I'm just making this entire thing up in my head?
Well, I don't know. I got all sorts of shit that I remember happening that didn't actually happen. So, whatever. So, you're not going to be alone in it. I mean, they're relics, right?
Maybe that's what it was.
They're like, if a church has a reliquary, unsurprisingly, that's where they keep their relics.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, it's saints, remains. And you said finger. Yeah, there's one church that's famous for having a saint's finger, and then, like the body parts get dispersed because there's a veneration and whatnot and stuff. But unless they have a reliquary, then no, they don't.
Like there's some places that claims they have the skull of Mary Magdalene. Have you ever seen that? That is some fucked up shit. It's in like this fucking golden fucking human-shaped case, but in it is a fucking really old skull. Whether or not it is actually Mary Magdalene's skull is another thing. I think like the Shroud of Turin, for instance, they cut a little bit off and tested it, and it turns out the material itself was from that time, but the blood wasn't real. So I mean, it's a power of belief, though, isn't it? Like I don't. In order for something to be an artifact, it hasn't necessarily got to be everything that people say it is. I mean, we're talking fucking magic here, effectively, aren't we? A saint is someone who has performed a miracle. Right?
Well, amongst other things, but yeah.
No, we're talking magic here, do you know what I mean? But then this is also the church that quite famously condemns witchcraft, so I don't fucking know. Gen Z in the chat says, Drunken Uncle, your slabs aren't turned on, mate. I beg to differ. Gen Z, I beg to differ. Although, if we can get a cheeky little test out there, I suppose, even, 99 cents to $1. I guess actually $1 is going to be the best way. But I'm looking at the recent events right now. Nothing has come through. If anyone else is having any trouble with that, then please let me know. Don't forget, also, while you're there, you just got to go to streamlabs.com/drunkenuncle. You can also go to streamlabs.com/polydublive and streamlabs.com/Sinatra_says live streams. Because we're all here and we all work bloody hard. Sinatra sleeps about 5 hours a night. Polly is lucky if he does sleep at all. And I've been on American time since 2016, so I'm just fucking saying. You remember the other week I told you about my faux pas with my mother? About how I refer to everything that is, miniature as baby, whatever, like baby Tesco, baby spoon. And this is where I got small gravy from KFC. I referred to it as baby gravy.
Yes.
Yes. Well, I kind of fucked up again.
What'd you do?
I don't mean to do these things, Sinatra, but I'm talking to me. It's my sister's birthday tomorrow, right? And I was like, right, okay, so I'm gonna find something for her. She's not the easiest person to buy for. She likes giraffes and flamingos, right? And my mum is going, look, I bought her this, and it's gonna make me go over budget. So if you give me the money, and then you can, then that gift will be from you. I go, no, I've got plans for other things as well. But the thing is, my sister likes, Coca-Cola coming in glass bottles. Because don't go, if something is in a glass bottle, it just tastes a lot better. And I completely agree with her on that, right? So my mum got her 4... Oh, there you go. Zed for $3 in the Ricky Spanish saying, test! Also, you're ready for the salt mines now. Elon's buyout for Twitter has been accepted. Oh, we'll get onto that, Zed. Thank you very much for the Ricky Spanish and the test, sir. You see that, Gen Z? You were wrong, sir. You were wrong. Right.
Did you ever do that thing we were talking about yesterday?
No. I did do something. Right, me and Sinatra were talking about Epic donation notifications. No, I've not done that yet. However, I do have a new donation set at $29. And I was laughing my ass off when I first fucking saw it. Pinky actually gave me a private gig over Discord again, and that was pretty cool. And I showed it to her, and she was like, yeah, that is fucking awesome. $29, guys. It is N-words, or words that begin with N.
Oh, no.
Fuck me, mate.
I have a new one set of 15. People saw it last night on the Sunday, but no one here saw it that I know of, unless you were all there, which maybe.
Right. He was born in Turkey, but his mother was of Palestine, which would make him most likely. He was a Roman soldier, right? And the descriptions of him are fairly consistent as being tall and fair-skinned, which the Turks are compared to the Arabs, but that doesn't make a difference here. It was a Roman province at the time, as was all of Palestine, which doesn't include just modern Israel, but like all the way up into the Levant, and everything was all under Roman control under the Emperor Diocletian. He fell out with the Emperor Diocletian, and at that time, you couldn't have been a foreigner and having rise to the rank that he did, having been a foreigner. So was he born in Turkey? Yes, he was. Was he a Turk? No, he wasn't.
He sounds Roman.
And on top of which, Shakespeare was born on St. George's Day. So there you go. That's as English gets.
See, I did not know that he was born on. Yeah. Actually, I think maybe I did. I just never connected the two. Yeah. All right. Zed through $2.
Of course, the Guardian has an article. What? Go, Sergey?
That's all right. Zed threw $2 saying, Lamau, Drunkle, I am Gen Z. Ah, fuck. Zed is just the nickname I got because my friends didn't want to call me Jen. I'm also, apparently my first slab didn't go through, and that's why nobody saw it. Well, that makes total sense then, Zed. Thank you very much for the $2 and for the clarification on why you are so bloody awesome. Right. So I'm texting me mum. And, okay, so I found these 2 gifts for my sister. And I sent her the photo of it. She goes, yeah, Millard, fucking brilliant. And I said, but you're still over budget. So if you want, I can buy those 4 bottles of Coke from you and then give them to my sister on her birthday. Now, I've got these stupidly big man thumbs. And the buttons on your phone, well, they're not buttons anymore, are they? They're just everything's touch screen, and it is the bane of my life. I tried to hit the space button, and I don't. I hit the fucking full stop or period button, as you guys might call it. I don't know. Right, so I'm always getting it fucking wrong because I'm always just
the extra syllables.
Ever so slightly to either to the left or to the right. Now, if you look at your keyboard right now, guys, you will see that the K is positioned just above the M. So, what I tried to say to my mother was, I will buy the bottles of Coke. But what actually was written, and I didn't realise it until I'd already pressed send, was, I will buy the bottles of cum. I don't know what it is. The woman who birthed me, I keep saying this shit.
That is phenomenal.
Well, the best thing is, actually, this is the one saving grace for me. It could have been a lot worse, Sinatra, is because they're actually miniatures. Not the full-size bottles of Coke, but what I refer to as baby Cokes. So I almost said, I will buy the baby cum off of you.
That would have got you on a different watch list.
But I didn't. There is one saving grace. So there's just a little asterisk and then write Coke next to it instead. And then hope that we're never going to ever talk about this again. You know?
Jeez.
That was how my fucking weekend went. Anyway, Jesus fucking Christ. Sinatra, did you know it was St. George's Day?
No.
See, no one does, do they? No one does.
I didn't do St. Patty's Day either, if it makes you feel any better.
What do you said didn't do St. Patrick's? What was doing St. Patrick's Day involve?
Anything.
Oh. Well, so he didn't do anything that day. He just stared at the wall.
No, I did work.
Oh, yeah, but
I didn't celebrate.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I tried to as well, but for some reason St. Patrick's was not a big event here in Derby this year either. Like, Americans, you guys, I mean, you really go for it with St. Pat's. You really go for it. Because you got a load of people going like, I'm Irish, in the broadest American accent. In the broadest American accent ever. I'm Irish. Like, no, you're not, mate. You're fucking American. Your grandparents were Irish. You tell him Steve Dave for $1.99 saying, Holy Tens, Mum, Drunkle. Oh, God. I'm trying to fucking install fucking Red Dead Redemption 2 right now. And it is a big game, Sinatra.
Is it?
It's a huge game. 120 gig.
Oh, wait, I did play it.
There you go. Holy Turns Mum Drunkle. The fucking ratio looks like a pile of cow feces. Buffalo crap. Bullshit. Hey, that one works. Smash the like button or I'll throw some ugly ratio on your faces. Fuckers. Steve Dave coming out, man. He's protecting that ratio with his life. He's like the Saint Ratio. Oh, yes!
He's not Meatball McFriend. Okay,
Hey.
I'll be back.
Nope.
Got to do some gay trans male stuff.
Well, I mean, thanks for getting
Okay.
that song in my fucking head again.
Thank you, Valine. Appreciate it. I like that one. That one's good.
That's excellent. That is excellent. I'm glad you went with that one, actually, then, because that means I get to do the other one that we were talking about.
Yeah.
You can't have both. That fucking song, man. Like, do you know how hard it is to get that shit out of your head?
Oh yes, I've been singing it all day.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, it's good, you know, if you can hit the notes.
No, I cannot.
But you will. Like, if you're going around singing it, you fucking will. I was at the pub just when the first season came out, and there's someone who works there who's just like, oh man, have you played the game? Like, actually, yeah, I'm playing through it right now. Well, which is when I was streaming The Witcher 3. Hey guys, remember that? Those were good times. And then I was just like, that fucking song though. She goes, yeah, I know exactly what you mean. And then every time she walked past, she would just be, toss a coin to your Witcher. I'm like, no, I will hate crime you. Stop fucking doing it. The Pinkness throws $2 saying, hi, Drunkle. Fewer doldrums today. Doldrums. Doldrums? D-O-L-D-R-U-M-S? Doldrums? Is that a word?
I have no idea.
Apparently it is. It is a state or period of stagnation or depression. I see. No. Pretty shitty weekend in that regard. But you know, we do what we do for the stream, mate. It's not going to be very good viewing if I come out here like, hi. Plus, I had 2 pints. And that does everything that it can. Self-medication, if you will. However, it seems that Polly's getting my back on the sad angle this week.
Everybody's got their days.
Everybody's got their days, exactly. But the evenings are what really matters. Thank you very much for asking. Doldrums. I've never heard that before. I like that. I like it a lot.
Yeah, it's a new one on me.
I'm going to use it then. We'll be like, how are you? We're a bit doldrummy.
I mean, everybody has it.
It's true. No, very, very true. But we soldier on, don't we? And speaking of which, should we have some news?
Yes, sir.
Let's have some news. You right there, Polly? I feel as though you were going to say something then.
No, you said, how about some news? And I said, sure.
Oh, right. No, good. I love it. Okay, let's have some news. AAAers, that is Polly and Sinatra. If you will direct your attention over to the Discord and people of the chat, I got you back, Jack! As we get into the second section of this, the AAA meeting number 180. Starting off, as always, with the Babylon Bee. Leftists worried Elon Musk will turn Twitter into a place where terrible people post bad opinions and fight with each other all the time. Babylon Bee, once again, do not miss. They do not miss. Well, I mean, sometimes they do, but not by far. Of course, this is coming off of the real news that Twitter has accepted the buyout, giving Elon Musk total control of the company for $44 billion.
Dude, leave Twitter was trending for like 3 hours this afternoon, and the tweets under it were. I tweeted out the no lady big red triggly puff in the other one. I was like, this is all the tweets under here right now. This is everything that's happening.
Right, that's exactly right. A lot of the replies I really enjoyed as well. Just make your own platform.
Yeah.
They don't like it when it's coming out the other fucking way, do they? When it's turned at them, you know? It was like the whole fucking learn to code debacle again, you know? Which was considered hate speech, saying that to a journalist, because that's a race. So this is Elon Musk is soon to be the new owner. He went over the top of the board of directors and went, I think it was what was called a tender, which is where he just fucking flopped a shit ton of money onto the table and said to the shareholders, do you want a bit of this? And the shareholders went, yes, we do. Yes, please, Mr. Musk. So this is his own cash for $54.20 a share. There's a whole lot of shares. Who decides how many shares there are in a company, by the way?
I think it's...
Company.
I don't know.
It's the company.
It's the company, yeah?
Is there a finite amount of them? Like, there has to be, right?
Of course, yeah. But then surely the company themselves can go, oh, do you know what? There's actually 1,000 more than you thought.
Well, that's what they had during the GME stuff. Was there was more shares being bought than existed? So,
Oh, yeah.
was I wrong, Polly?
Sneezing.
Oh, I thought he was. No, that's not what happened.
They sneeze because he's allergic to your bullshit. That's...
But there were more shares being bought than existed, so the shares that were being bought were dependent on who owned them, or something like that.
Yeah, I just like what's to stop you from saying, do you know what? There's actually 100 million shares.
Well, then it's like bringing sand to the beach. They become worthless. You want them to be worth something.
Well, that was the poison. Go ahead.
$54.20 doesn't seem all that much, does it? So for $44 billion for all of them, I mean that's a shit ton of shares.
What were we gonna say, Polly?
I was going to talk about the shit ton of shares too.
No, please do.
I wish you would do.
Please do talk about the shit show that is the shares.
Well, oh, I got another sneeze coming on. Go ahead.
Look up, man. Look at a light. I call it a solar-powered sneeze. It always works. I don't know why.
Fuck! I was looking at a light. It failed. Damn it.
No!
Drunken.
All right. It's not 100% success rate anymore. Thanks, Polly.
Well.
So, Mr. Musk, our new authoritarian overlord, says free speech is the bedrock of a functioning democracy. And well, despite the fact that Twitter is available in China. Wait, no, it's not. And Twitter is the digital town square where matters vital to the future of humanity are debated. I also want to make Twitter better than ever by enhancing the product with new features, making the algorithms open source to increase trust, defeating the spam bots, and authenticating all humans. That last bit doesn't fill me with hope.
Are we going to say, Polly?
Nothing. The sneeze light thing didn't work.
No, you were going to talk about shares.
The shit show that is.
Oh, that was one of the stratagems that the company was going to put the poison pill strategy.
The poison pill, yeah. I mean, I read about it. Do you actually know what it is?
Yes.
And what is it?
Well, I thought you were going to read your donation. That's why I stopped.
No, the donation interrupted you. You carry on.
Come on, donations first. That's what keeps the lights on.
All right, it's a drunk cataphract pilot. Hey, for $2, saying reminder that a few years ago Elon shitposted about buying Twitter and deleting it. The mad lad could be one-upping himself in the biggest display of chaddiness the world has ever seen. That is going to be that's going to be difficult to one-up in the future. Then drunk cataphract pilot. Thank you very much for the $2. What is Polly? What is specifically the poison pill?
Well, it's a gambit hyphen strategicalism. What you do is you take the stock that you have and then you split the shares that are out there to produce many more shares. So Elon Musk had just over 11% of the shares that were out there, right? Which gave him a very, very strong, not a controlling interest, but a very strong position within the company. Especially if you can get all the other people to follow along with them and say like, well, why don't we vote as a block to do, X or Y, right? One of the poison pill strategies that you can approach to stop a hostile takeover, which is what this was, is to split all the shares that are out there and that you double or triple or quadruple the amount of shares that are out there. Thus, if he had 11.3%, like as a function of the whole of the entirety, if you triple the amount of shares that are out there, you dilute his position, which means he only has like 3 or 4% of the company and no longer nearly as strong of an interest. Yeah. The reason why it's poison pill, where that phrase comes from, is you're doing damage to yourself to do damage to someone else. I'm going to take this poison pill to kill you. Because it dilutes the value of your own shares. Luckily, we're talking about Twitter here. Luckily for them, we're talking about Twitter here, where the board itself controls just around one, in its entirety, add it all together, the entire executive board owns 1% of the shares of the company.
Really?
1%. Yes. So that's why they didn't give a fuck to take that poison pill. What they were doing was poisoning their shareholders to fuck over Elon Musk.
So it's kind of like throwing a grenade at your feet.
Well,
If you were wearing like a suit of armor with a force field around them, yes, it would be like throwing a grenade at your feet.
bringing sand to the beach, as you said. So.
Well, that's
but
what it
ultimately
is.
he went for a tender offer, hence his
Yeah.
tweets of like "love me tender" and whatnot, where it's like fuck you, I'm gonna tender an offer to every single person out there where I'm not gonna buy the shares, the company from you, to withdraw your shares or whatever, or sell off the entire company as a whole. This is anybody who holds any shares, I'm willing to offer you them at like $54 when they're worth $34 market value. Do you want to sell them to me? And they all went yes. Because the company's not acting in the interest of the shareholder, clearly, because they're willing to lose money to maintain control over their
Which,
flow
I
of
mean, suggests
information
they
and
did
whatnot.
the right thing then, doesn't it? Because they're shareholders, end of the day, their bottom line is cash.
It should be. Well, the shareholders, it should be. The executive board was very much under the pressure of like, this is where all the journalists hang out and the people hang out. I remember watching the MSNBC discussion on it, and it tells you pretty much everything you need to know, or at least gives you a strong indication. Is it the nightmare scenario, the worst possible outcome of Elon Musk taking over Twitter? You gentlemen take a wild guess what that was. The worst.
I saw the video, so I'm not gonna.
Literally
Drunken.
World War III.
No. He would unban Donald Trump.
And that fucking bitch said it would be a nightmare come true.
Yeah.
That was the worst possible outcome, and it's like, well, there you go. They're journalisming all over the place at MSNBC.
What is so? If you don't want to see his tweets, don't look at his tweets. Like everyone's got their own feed, their own homepage. You can block anyone you want. I do it with advertisers all the goddamn time.
I did that for a long time, then I started getting really weird ads.
Well, I mean, that's fine as well. It's just the ones that are like they're advertising something. It's some news page, but it comes up with like 4 photos of memes or something, and it looks like a post from someone I actually know. And I've clicked on them too many times and then got, oh shit, actually no, this is some bullshit news article. Fuck that shit. And that's exactly what it would seem old Elon here is on about when he says, he's gonna fuck around with the spam, the spam bots. But what I don't like is the authenticating all humans. That you're gonna have to actually add your identity, your IRL identity, to your Twitter account. Now, whether or not that is to be an authenticated human, I don't know. Is there still going to be an option to have an avatar, to be anonymous? Only time will tell. That's the worst thing I can think of, anyway. I don't know where everyone else is coming from with this will literally be World War III, a nightmare come true. Yeah, all right, so you might unban Donald Trump. What's fucking wrong with that? He shouldn't have been banned in the first place.
Yeah, he was banned while still sitting president.
Yeah.
That's good. It shows that no one's above the law. Remember, no one's above the law.
Yeah,
Mantra.
I think I blocked that out, the no one's above the law thing, because it was nobody's above the law. What was the other one? Nobody's above the law.
I am the law. I'm guessing he went down the Judge Dredd route here.
He can't get away with it. There was another one. I can't remember. Shit.
Dude, I don't fucking. You can block anyone you want. I don't understand why this is such an issue, and yet so many people are going, well, I'm leaving Twitter then. All right, bye bye.
Yeah, and you're moving to Canada too. Shut up.
Exactly, Polly.
Do you think these journalists are going to leave Twitter? How else are they going to tell people they're still wearing their masks?
What about the fucking the one journalist who then started like a whole group of people that had been blocked by Donald Trump, and she claimed it had interfered with her ability to do her job at 2 different points under the First Amendment. 1, freedom of speech. 2, freedom of the press. Because I can't reply directly to Donald Trump. It says, you can still read his tweets, you just can't reply to them. It's like, oh yeah, but Twitter has become a public space, and a judge agreed with her. And so you can't block anyone anymore. Which is why AOC blocking people had to undo it, because people reminded her in like a storm fashion that like, wait a minute. Yeah, it's a public space. Well, okay, then it ceased being a private company. Well, the fuck you guys in the legislature get together and figure out what this fucking company is, and actually force them to fucking answer.
That's the one question I always had. If it's against the First Amendment for Trump to block people, why is it okay for Twitter to ban people?
I mean, this is what they've really got to fucking work out when they're arguing these things, isn't it? Like, is it a public space or is it a private company? Because you use each line whenever it fucking works in your favour, you know? Well, Twitter's a private company. They can block who they want. Okay, fair enough. But Twitter's a public space. They shouldn't be able to block me. Well, which one is it, dickhead?
I got a simple answer. I mean, not simple in execution, but simple in explanation. It's obviously a private company. It has all the features of a private company. They just want certain individuals just want the features of a public space where it's a government-run thing, so you can't stop me. They want their cake and eat it too. You know what I mean? It's like, no, it's obviously a private company, so they can ban whoever they want. That being the case, you should be open up to all the libel and civil suits that happen when you try and run a private company as a publisher. There.
Yeah.
It's like, well, we don't want that. Well, I know you don't, but, you know, shit.
You're getting it.
I want to go on a date with Ava Green, you know, where we can all keep dreaming.
Me too.
Just the one date, Polly?
Well, I would hope it would lead to others.
Oh, you charmer. Yeah, she gets one taste of the P-dub and that's it. She's hooked. There is somewhere here how much. Obviously, we know how much. Oh, here we go. It's 21 billion in his own personal equity and 25.5 billion in loans. So this guy, he's pretty sure that money's going to come back. How fucking Twitter makes money besides advertising? Jesus Christ, I don't really fucking know. Mate, it's probably just a lot of a little thing, isn't it? Like the occasional adverts you see. That's just me, but how many users has Twitter got? Jesus fucking Christ. I hope
many
this works
real
out.
users.
Well, like you were saying, right? See, this is the thing. Is like, I don't want to verify every human. I get the impulse, but I don't want the loss of anonymity. I don't. Because I don't want Twitter having all of that information. Because once it's like a national gun registry. Once all the information is pooled in one place, terrible things start happening with it. You know what I mean?
True that.
What happens when they have a data breach, or what happens when some former acolyte of the previous woke administration who's still there decides to like mass publish everyone's information that's just been verified that was on their alt-right no list before.
Yeah.
Like, whatever the fuck. What I want them to do is get rid of all the obvious bots. Meaning, listen, I apologize to anyone who has this, but if you're following 25,000 people, it's like, no, you're a bot. Like, do you understand? There's features of botism, and it's like following 25,000 people. You don't put out tweets that can't be generated by an AI. The majority of the things that come out of your account are retweets. You go to some accounts that with names like John Smith 157-835-962-135, and it's like, oh, really? Yeah, and your entire account is nothing but retweets of a certain political leaning. Like, fuck off. That's what I want gone off of Twitter, and it's going to slash the user base because I swear, like, if I were to take a guess, it would be at least a full third of Twitter is nothing but fucking bots.
Yeah.
Dude, at least once a day I get one of those mass tagged things for like, oh, check out this NFT artist really putting in work. And then I'm tagged with literally like 1,000 other people. Like, ugh, block.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, Polly, I mean, when it comes to people's data, you're talking about the abuse of it here. But also, I don't want a company as big as Twitter, which hasn't exactly been, the bastion of truth and honor that they try and say they are, to have that level of detail on me or indeed anyone else. Because, I mean, it's just the fact that they've got it means that it's going to be used for something. Now, it's like when Apple, with their iPhones, brought out fingerprint scanning in order to unlock your phone. I'm like, yeah, it's great, but are you honestly telling me that Apple don't have a database of everyone's fucking thumbprints somewhere? I don't fucking trust that, and I'm not gonna fucking trust Twitter with my personal fucking information. Yes, it's worthless to me, but to them, it's not. They can buy it off of me. But I mean,
my issue is if they ever did something like that where they're like, okay, we need your information, we need you to upload a photo of your ID or something like that. It's like, oh, well, guess what? I'm not staying on.
Unfortunately, yeah, that'd be the case. However, I mean, from looking into it, yeah, he wants to authenticate here. As I say, like, I think that is just an option. So there will be like a little thing next to you saying, yes, this person has authenticated that they are actually who they say they are. I don't think it's a case of if you don't, then you're going to be considered a spam bot and off you fuck. So, end of the day, what's the point in doing it? I don't fucking know, but hey, this is our new fucking Twitter overlord, and all the best to you, Elon. If anything, because it's triggering so many fucking wokes, I'm happy. No matter what happens. Anything that makes these people this angry is alright by me, you know what I mean? It can't be a bad thing. Alright, let's move on to some real shit. That's the big article of the day there, guys, and I'm sure there's going to be many more tweets. RIP Twitter, I'm moving to Canada, hashtag no one gives a shit. I wanted my son to reject masculine stereotypes, then he fell in love with tractors. Oh, don't you love to see it?
I'll go ahead and delete this for Friday.
I actually tweeted it on Sunday morning, I think it was. All my life, I've prided myself on blurring gender lines. Okay, most people are, they have actually contributed something more to the infrastructure of knowledge of the human race, but yeah, okay. But when my young son started to gravitate towards the very things I'd shunned, I wasn't sure what to do. What I get about this is that tractors are considered an inherently masculine thing.
I don't know, man. I've seen a lot of people drive tractors, and they weren't always men.
It's not like a fucking Lamborghini or anything like that, or like MMA or going to the gym. Fucking, or like IPAs and smoking. It's not. Yeah. It's a tractor. It's not. No one is sat there like they work an office job 9 to 5 and they've gone. Do you know what? I'm gonna buy a tractor. Like only farmers tend to drive tractors. That's not necessarily a masculine thing. But hey, this woman tried to brainwash her child and it didn't work out. You hate to see it, don't you? After turning 2 years old, my son, Aviashai, great, started demanding that he wear only tractor shirts, and my mind spiraled into darkness. Oh no, my kid enjoys something. I catastrophized worst case scenarios. Fucking hell, is this like a word factory? Imagining a world where he fell for everything stereotypically manly, like tractors. I envisioned him on a football field, barreling through mega-muscled opponents. Imagine him waxing a sports car on a warm summer day. So him being happy. Oh, what a bastard. I've always judged other guys who seem boxed in by masculinity, but 3.5 years ago, when I became a stay-at-home dad, it's a man! My bias skyrocketed. As a man, now Sinatra, your father, as a man...
Supposedly.
Don't you want, like...
Depends who's asking.
It depends who's asking, fair enough. Don't you want your kids to be happy?
Yeah, I don't give a shit if they like trucks, dolls, or whatever. If they're happy, I'm happy for them.
Right, so you're not like the Jay Dacher right here, who has actually politicized his child's happiness. It seems a bit much, doesn't it? Like, your priorities are really in the wrong place here, Jay.
A little bit.
Yeah, that's just what I'm saying. But yeah, I mean, who made this fucking picture as well? I have no idea. There's fucking shoes there. Someone stood over their child going, "Stop having fun! Pick up the doll!" I don't remember buying this tractor for you. It's not pink. I didn't buy this. People like this just piss me the fuck off. But hey-ho. Yeah, what can you do? Elon is our new Twitter overlord now. On to...
It's like fucking...
Go on.
My boy likes to play with cars and dolls. What should I do?
Nothing.
Is there something that needs to be done?
Yeah. How can I
My girl likes
him?
to play with action figures and monster trucks. Okay.
How can I condition him to be the kind of person that I can tweet about?
No, you got to call it what it is. How can I social engineer him to like something else?
Yeah. And it has been proven, right? Children of that age as well, right? Boys will... yeah, that's right. It's not just a social construct, guys. Boys will tend to lean towards mechanical toys. and girls will tend to lean towards things with a face. Because girls
I'm sorry, I just saw something. Can you repeat that?
No.
Like, I saw something that made me fucking... my brain shut off for a second.
No, it sounds like I said something off key and you're going to record me and then use it on your...
No, I didn't hear what you said.
Alright, so it has been proven that when it comes to toys, boys of that age will lean more towards mechanical toys and girls will lean towards toys that have faces. Right, so which is why we're looking at, the likes of dolls and things like that.
So is that why Cars was so popular? Because it was cars with faces?
Is that why you wanted me to repeat that?
No, because now I watched YMS's full the first part of his Lion King review.
Yeah. That's
And
sweet, yeah.
he really talked about how these companies, Disney, Pixar, just go for money. They don't give a shit about the product. They go for money. But that's what Cars was. It was a gimmick to make toys. And it sounds like toys with faces and Cars is something both little boys and girls would gravitate towards. So it just sounds like it was a big fucking cash grab.
I mean, it could be, but then you're talking about the anthropomorphization of things, which, I mean, they've always done, haven't they? Bloody hell.
The light thing didn't work for me either.
No, okay. Right, that was the girliest sneeze I've ever heard. Sounds like a mouse just done a line of coke. So, I mean, Disney is one step away from doing a movie about condiments. The fucking like mayonnaise and ketchup going off on a grand adventure outside of the kitchen. They will put a face on anything. I don't think this is an actual move for them to go, hey, this is something boys and girls can. I mean, mate, there was an emoji movie.
I gotta cut you off there. Ian in the chat said it's grooming, not engineering. Okay, that is not what grooming means.
I don't want to be strong like men who look pretty. I want to be strong like bitch that fight bears in the forest.
Bitches who fight bears in the forest played with trucks and boys' toys as kids. We turned out fine.
As fine as you could. Thank you, Valine.
Yeah, cheers, Tom.
Yeah, but that's not grooming in the current context. So let's not destroy the word grooming like they've destroyed the word racist and Nazi. It's
And
social
fascists
engineering.
and fucking anything like.
Yeah.
Don't use a word to sort of try and put a negative spin on the thing. For something like this, I think you don't need the word. I think this article has done it itself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, there was an emoji movie. As you say, it's about money, though, isn't it? I don't think putting faces on cars was an actual realised move that, hey, maybe boys and girls will like this as well. Because the Cars movies are probably enjoyed more by young boys than they are girls anyway. It's like My Little Pony have fucking, human faces. They got the fucking forward face and eyes and shit like that. That's not to say that just because of that, boys are going to like it as well. Although, some fully grown adults do. And hey, look, if that's what you're into, then that's cool. Just keep it off of my fucking Twitter timeline, do you know what I mean? Right, okay, let's move on. Anyway. Trainer and racehorse both test positive for meth. Yeah. I don't even think we need to go into the article for this one. A trainer and a horse have been banned from racing after methamphetamine was found in both their systems after a successful race.
Why does the trainer need to do meth?
What? Why does the horse need to do meth? What? Why? I mean, and how as well? Are they like you sat in the stable just having a casual smoke of meth with your horse?
He's probably blowing it in the horse's face or something.
Can you eat meth? I mean, you could eat
Yes.
anything, but can you eat meth twice?
I maybe.
Well, thank fuck they're testing horses for methamphetamine. Do you know what I mean? That's not something I really thought was an issue, Polly, but apparently it fucking is. Jesus fucking Christ. My Little Pony's looking a bit fucking weirder now, isn't it? What else we got? Whitby Abbey, the fishing capital of England, seeks vampires to beat world record in honour of Dracula's 125th anniversary. This is Bram Stoker's Dracula. 125 years. Apparently, Mr. Bram Stoker himself did visit this place, and it was the inspiration. A part of the inspiration for the book. In fact, parts of Bram Stoker's Dracula, the movie, the excellent movie, by the way, Gary Oldman, as the newly revitalized Dracula, were filmed in this place as well. So they're trying to beat the world record for most people dressed as a vampire in one place, which, again, I didn't think was a record.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck's the record for? The most vampires? There was more than one somewhere? Like, you actually verified that? Why wasn't that news?
I mean, that should be a record in itself, shouldn't it? There's an actual
vampire. We found one. Like, that's huge.
Right? Jot that one down.
People dressed as vampires.
It's people dressed
as
vampires.
How dare you mention Francis Ford Coppola's immortal classic Bram Stoker's Dracula and not talk about Winona Ryder at peak hotness? What's wrong with you?
Yeah, she was pretty cool. What was her?
Her as Mina running around in the rain? Yeah.
So I read the book a very, very long time ago. Very compelling book. I love the way it's written. Oh, yes!
Your turn, Theodore. Name all the things that start with the letter N.
What just do?
Thank you very much, Luna, for the $29. Thus activating the brand new donation. The N words. Love a bit of Alvin and the Chipmunks? I saw that the other day, and I must have watched it about 20 times, man. It was fucking 4 a.m. and I was laughing at the top of my voice. Fuck knows what my neighbour think of me. Fucking who cares about it? Elon is now in charge of Twitter. It's a brand new world, guys. Thank you very much, Luna, for the 29. Yeah, fucking as record attempts go, Polly, I'm with you on this one. Why is this a thing? It's not like, world's tallest person, or, some more impressive shit, like fucking skydiving from the highest point or something. It is just people dressed as vampires in one place. You gotta think, a record is meant to be something impressive. It should be something that we would want other worlds to know about. You know, you got like the whole fucking the Voyager thing and everything. You had a load of information on it. You had some classical music, human anatomy. Oh yeah.
Your turn, Theodore. Name all the things that start with the letter N.
Someone beat me to it.
Thank you very much, Tragic Garner, for the $29 as well. Keeping his namesake as well. Someone beat me to it. I'm sorry, Tragic Garner. You just never have a good day, do you, buddy? But I really do appreciate it. Oh, it's nice to see that shit twice in a row as well. So, right, fucking with Voyager, you've got, some classical music. You've got the anatomy of humans. You've got, all the fucking other cool shit that we've discovered in the past couple of 100 years. You wouldn't want this included in it. So why is this a record at all? You know? It's my internet, okay.
I don't know what to say back to that. I don't know.
Yeah. Or you could say
I got nothing for Dracula.
This world record sucks.
You can't bell yourself.
Fucking did, mate. Stop me. Stop me.
But you can't bell
exactly.
yourself.
Well, I can then, can't I? You can do nothing about it, sir. Nothing. Let's move on. Fictosexual man. Yeah. Who married hologram singer, says no family showed up to wedding. Oh, wonder why that is, mate.
I'm shocked.
I'm shocked and appalled. Fictosexual. Yeah, that means that you're in love with someone who doesn't actually exist, so I guess we're all fictosexual at heart, really. Polly's in love with Eva Green's character from Sin City 2. I'm in love with, take your pick. And Sinatra loves himself. We're all fictosexual at heart, really, but most of us don't hold a ceremony over it and then complain when our family don't show up. Why didn't they show up? Because they like to think better of you, sir.
You ever seen a woman without makeup? Every man's a fictosexual.
Yeah.
Always take him swimming on the first date, Polly. But it ain't.
Just assert your dominance. Just take a baby wipe and smack it on her forehead and go.
And if she stays to finish her dinner, you've got yourself a keeper there, gents. Or she just really loves a free meal. It's not just men, though. It's not just men. Mum marries her cat in bid to stop landlord from getting rid of the animal. No, the second part of the headline is like, oh, okay, all right, sly move. But still, is that photo necessary?
Is that Getty marriage?
No, this is actually her. This is Deborah. It said Deborah Hopes. That's obviously not her surname because she's lost all of it by now, surely. Debbie hopes that the pair are married. Now the pair are married. Landlords will see how important it is they stay together. She just didn't want to get rid of her cat. Her landlord went, no animals. And she went, yeah, okay. And she moved in anyway. And the landlord was like, I fucking said no animals, Deborah. And she went, oh, yeah? Well,
so she's an asshole.
I'm going to marry. Yeah, she married a cat. Of course she's a fucking asshole. Even the cat is looking away from the camera right now. The cat is ashamed to be in this photo, you know? But don't worry, there's plenty more animal-based fun to come. Cat known for huge eyes and wonky feet to become mayor of small Michigan town. Look at this fucking... The name of the town itself is actually called Hell.
Where are we, John boy? If I had to guess, I'd say communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
Doc for $5. Hey, Doc, thank you very much. We're all fictosexuals in the fact that often we fall in love with the idea of those we care for failing to see the reality of who truly stands before us. That's how you lose your hose and the dog. Well, here's the thing, Doc. You ain't gonna lose the dog if you fucking marry it first. Thank you very much for the $5, sir. Or if the dog becomes the mayor of a town called Hell in Michigan. This is actually a cat, though. I don't know if you can tell. That is not a real Santa hat either. That is photoshopped on because you're never going to get a cat to wear a hat, apart from in that other picture where it's wearing this strange kind of pink flower bonnet, and he doesn't look happy about it. There is also a town in Kentucky where there is a mayor that is a dog that has been re-elected 4 times. So, you know, not all politicians are assholes. So I'm at this place is called Hell. There's an actual town called Hell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I mean, you're there like, yeah, of course there is, mate. But you've got so
I
many
think
towns...
there's one in every state.
That makes sense. See, in England, we only have one Hell. It's the main Hell. It's called Derby, actually. Still, here's your new mayor, if you live there, guys. If you do live in Hell, Michigan, hit me up. I'm interested in what it looks like. Heinz unveils HM Sauce and Salad Queen to mark the Platinum Jubilee. Platinum Jubilee coming up for old Liz. That means 70 years on the throne, Polly. It's a long time.
Yeah.
I feel like they're kind of like, okay, she might not make it to next year. We'll make 70. That's platinum, right? Yeah.
I mean... I think it's the longest... Well, I think it is the oldest ever existing monarch, ever, because she's got the best fucking healthcare in the goddamn world, hasn't she? Like, even though she's never had a fucking job in her life. Fucking 70 years is platinum, so what comes after? Saffron? Uranium, that's good, right? We're going to get her to the dark matter Jubilee, and then we'll worry about what comes after that. I keep saying, though, I think this year is her year, you know, because Philip, her fancy man, he did die. You know, that's very tough when it comes to old people losing their companion like that. She's had COVID as well. I think this is her year. And plus, if this does happen, because normally, right, we have bank holidays, right, in the UK, which is as it sounds. It's when the banks don't open. But then that also means that most businesses don't open either because they can't deal with the banks. So it is for people who are working off anything but retail, really. Actually, even retail, like a Tesco and shit like that, will still be closed. Pubs will still be open. But I mean, it basically means a day off for everyone. So we recently had a bank holiday weekend for Easter. We had the Friday off and we had the following Monday. Everyone's there like, yes, fucking brilliant 4-day weekend. We celebrated the crucifixion and further resurrection of Christ by getting absolutely shit-faced. That's the British way. Now, the Jubilee, we're going to get a day off. In fact, not just that, we're going to get 2 days off. We're getting another fucking long weekend. We're meant to have, we got May Day, which is going to be another bank holiday, beginning of May. And then there's meant to be another bank holiday, end of May. But they've said, you know what, we're going to move those days. So, and now this is the quote as well, we can have 4 days of celebration. Like, the people who are celebrating having a bank holiday aren't doing it because it's been 70 years on the throne. They're doing it because they got a day off of fucking work, right? And that's absolutely fine, because I think we've got that, right? So we've got 2 days off because of the Queen's Jubilee. Fucking fantastic. Then, if this year the Queen dies, which I think she will, we'll get another day off work. You know, for mourning. And then we'll get another day off work for the coronation of Prince Charles as well. So that's fucking 4 days off, all because of this old cunt. I love it. I chat shit about the monarchy a lot, but I'll tell you what, we get a couple of fucking days off because of this bitch, mate. Let's fucking bring it on. So here's the new sauces as well. That is the one on the left there, Sinatra. I almost sent you a bottle of that, but I sent you the pickle instead. That is what is known as brown sauce. That's what it's called. What's in it? Brown. That's the ingredients of brown sauce. Excellent in a bacon sandwich, though. And you got your salad cream, a.k.a. Salad Queen, to celebrate the Jubilee here. Thank you, Getty Images, for giving us this butler. It's all a bit much, but hey, as I say, fucking days off. Do you know what I mean? Let's move on. 3-legged dog battling cancer rescues baby otter from river. Saint Croix? How would you say that?
Croix.
St. Croix?
Right?
Croix.
Yeah, let's go with Croix. A dog came in. There was a little baby otter. He was doing little baby otter things. Got into a bit of trouble. 3-legged dog comes in, saves his baby otter. Here's the 3-legged dog question. Yes, he is a good boy.
Damn right.
His name's Gus. He's 6 years old as well. Like, he's had a tough time. What I love about dogs, though, is they can lose a leg and they don't give a shit, do they? They're just still like, yeah, I'm a dog. And here's the baby otter right there. Oh, look at that. What a cutie. God bless it. God bless you, Gus. Thank you. You're doing the Lord's work out there, sir. The French town where the lighting is alive. They use bioluminescent bacteria to light the streets. How cool is that?
Okay, that is pretty awesome.
That's cool.
Thank you. I thought
That's pretty
so.
fucking awesome.
Fucking
I love my
stuff.
bioluminescence, and that's pretty fucking sweet.
Who doesn't? It's my favourite kind of luminescence. Let's be honest here, you know.
Yeah, the rest of them are just faking it.
All right. Fucking awesome. Family finds out odd snoring noises are 5 bears hibernating under house. That'd be fucking...
Well, there's nothing you can fucking do about it either.
No, well, I mean, you could go on holiday for a couple of weeks. Till the warm weather kicks off again.
Okay, that is all you can do about it.
Or just leave. Well, yeah, you're right. That's it. I mean, they're incredibly deep sleepers when they're hibernating, aren't they? Like, fucking... Is it bothering anyone? They were there for this long anyway, that they until they discovered it was the bears. Now they know it's bears. Has anything really changed? Is there more of a danger because you know it's bears? I don't think so. And bears are actually pretty timid, aren't they, normally, as long as they know you're there. It's when you surprise them, isn't it? The bears don't like it when you sneak up on them. Then they will attack. Right? The only bear I know is irate, and I mean, he will attack. Unless you call him Alex. Yeah, fucking... There's of a bear. That's Mama Bear right there. And see, she knows as well. It's a grainy photo that you might see, you know, behind the fucking counter in a gas station saying, "Do not serve this man." But she's pretty. Bears are awesome. We've got $35.2 million in meth was seized from a big rig hauling strawberry puree. Customs and Border officials say. We've really got to take their fucking word for it that this is the meth right here, you know?
Not the puree.
Could be the puree. That colour's got to come from somewhere, Polly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know how they package puree. For all I know, it's very meth-like.
I don't know how they package meth either, to be honest. It could be in pink plastic bags. I have no
Now, which
what
border
I-
are you talking about? You just said the border. Which border?
Well, I didn't say the border. I said customs and border officials. I mean, let's look into it, shall we? It was U.S. Customs and Border Protection, so it was either the north or the south. Let's be honest, it was
not
probably the south.
Yeah, I'm begging the obvious question for a fact.
Oh, yes.
I gotta turn that down.
No, I don't think you do, sir.
Doc, thank you for the $5 and the naked Jessica. Scantily clad Jessica album. Run a hose from a car to an exhaust underneath the house, and voila! Free Viking blankets and new bearskin rugs.
Fucking hell, Viking
Those-
blankets. I love it.
That's underneath the house. Yeah, and then just ask everyone but your backstabbing, cold-hearted girlfriend to leave the house. Yeah, that'd be great.
I think I figured out what's going on with Polly.
Yeah, I think you might be right. I think you might be right, yeah. Obviously found a bear sleeping under his apartment.
Yeah, I mean, why? Yeah, I don't live in a region with a lot of bears. I mean, there are some bears, but I don't think
No bears
they're
here. Just whores. Not just that, but I mean, that's 5 bears as well. Like, you can have meat for months. What do you think?
Oh, yeah.
Very, very tough meat, I should imagine.
So, yeah, okay, I'm not gonna tell the whole story. Girl I know, she tried to eat bear. It was gross. There.
That's a good story.
Yeah, I know how to spin a yarn, man. Let me
It
tell you.
was succinct. It was to the point.
I don't want to be strong like
here we
man
go.
who look pretty. I want to be strong like bitch that fight bears in the forest.
Where are these bears? Why are they not at my house?
Valine wants all the pelts for herself, the greedy bitch.
She might be on about a hairy gay man.
I
mean,
yeah.
That's going to be
I
more
know
of a
a
shocker.
gay man.
That's going to be more of a
He is
shocker than.
petite and caramel colored.
Oh, that's an otter.
No, it's one of the irate variety.
No, yeah, I spent ages saying he was an otter. He's like, not fucking otter. And that's why he spent all that time.
Good little girl. Boss it. Keep going. There you go. Very nice. Doc, thank you for the
ending.
$22. Proceeds to a bottle of Jack for the emotionally abused Polydub. Well, yeah, it's just emotionally abused, so I'm going to abuse my own liver. That'll show him.
Yeah, you show him who's boss.
Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Sin, have you tried... Are you Doc? Do you have sock accounts?
Are you dog?
You don't know me.
Have you got a dog sock?
Sancho, do you have a bottle of Jack Single Barrel, right?
I do. I've had it. Yeah, good shit.
It is, yeah, like competitive with your better bourbons, man. I was impressed. Like regular Jack number 7 is good. It's good. Gentleman Jack, I find it too light. But when I first tried Jack Single Barrel, I was like, the fuck? Jack?
Yeah.
Like I stared at the bottle or the glass
It's
incredulously.
a classy bottle as well. You mentioned the bottle. Like,
Yeah, it is.
It's corked
Yeah, it is.
as well. Fucking.
Your turn, Theodore. Name all the things that start with the letter N.
This donation should have been 13.50.
Well, you fucked up,
no.
Travis Gad. Wait, what? Why? Oh no.
Never
Does
mind.
does that mean something? 13.50?
Yeah, a
So
little
like
bit.
$14.88. That one I can understand.
It was the
No.
month the day Hitler was born on. 13th month, 50th day.
But yeah, I mean,
Not
I was
quite
sat there going,
that.
"What?"
I don't know. It's just I make no excuses or justifications whatsoever for the jokes I'm going to be telling today.
You got it, man. You got it.
But this is what I call nomedy. Okay.
Well, it's 13% of the population.
numbers are off. It's like fucking 1260, honestly.
What a year. Fucking yeah, Gentleman Jack is I do like it. Number 7, yeah, alright, if you want to get shit-faced in a small amount of time for about $20, then yeah, that'll do it. And you can mix that with bottles of cum. Sorry, Coke, if you like. Because you're not really missing out on anything, are you? It's fucking number 7.
Gentleman Jack?
Yeah. No, number 7. Number 7.
Oh,
Gentleman
yeah,
Jack,
you're not
no,
really missing out on anything, no.
I'll drink that. What, neat, possibly, most likely on the rocks.
No.
Gentleman Jack, like I said, I don't have a problem with it. It's just too light for me. Like, I want something robust. I like hot pepper. I like oily cigars. I like big bourbon. I like big flavors, right? And Gentleman Jack's just thin tasting for me. It's not a problem. It's just not to my taste.
That's cool.
I've died once on Jack number 7. Now I can't even fucking smell it.
Oh, dude, yeah. No, I get you. I'm like that with Southern Comfort and Martini. I can't beat.
That was the first thing I ever got sick on.
Yeah,
I can't go back.
And you don't know, you don't forget it, do you? Because it's
no,
the smell of it. I can't even be in the room when someone is drinking that shit.
Yeah, you look at it like it fucked up.
And
I lost so much money in a game of dominoes because one of my friends was sitting across the table drinking Southern Comfort like straight from the bottle, and like it screwed with my head so much thinking back to like vomitous earlier times that like I lost all the money playing dominoes. It was just like.
I do have a good game of bones. Game of bones, nice.
Game of bones. I didn't know you played dominoes. Is that like a British thing?
I learned it from Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh, okay.
And
I thought you were still uploading it. What lies?
Oh
are
no,
you
I
telling?
had it on the console when it came out. But you had a load
Wait a
of
minute, hold on.
challenges
Is Red Dead 2 available for PC now?
Fuck yeah!
Oh, I didn't know that. That's good news.
It's on Steam.
That's really
mate,
good news. I did not know that. Okay,
excellent
cool.
game.
I might actually go do my Steam account thing because, like, fuck yes.
I think you should.
I love. Yeah, I love me some fucking westerns. I'll pay the money that I need to pay you. That's fucking sweet. Fuck, it only took them 3 years? That's great. Cool.
Yeehaw Skyrim, mate. It's fucking brilliant. But there was a load of challenges in that. Win a game of poker and everything. Yeah, absolutely fine because I'm fucking badass at poker. And then you got blackjack, and it was like win 5 hands in a row on that. That one took a while. But then there was also win 3 games in a row of dominoes. Now, I'd not played dominoes before, so I had to learn. And I just absolutely fucking fell in love with it, mate. I'll be playing online with a couple of mates and everything, and then everyone's all right, I've got to go to bed. All right, good night, Millard. All right, I'm going to go play a couple of games of dominoes before I fuck off. I just really, really enjoy it. Of course, when you're like stoned and drunk, you got to sit there going, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, no, that's good. Yeah. There's a lot of counting involved.
Fake Gamer Cat says probably you'll love Red Dead 2 if you love West. You should see my Western collection. I'm a huge fucking fan of Westerns. And this is Kyle actually suggested you buy that for me. That's awesome, man. I really appreciate that. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Fuck it out.
Yeah. I already am on Steam. I just gotta go locate my what's it called? Yeah, my account, like my username and password and whatnot. Yeah, all the stuff, all the things.
I would say that.
Okay, can I ask a noob question? Because I don't.
Of course, you can.
My reputation's ruined. Who gives a fuck? Is it controller based or is it strictly WASD mouse?
Do you know? I believe it is controller because it's Rockstar. But I'm gonna double check that for you right now, buddy. Red Dead Redemption partial controller support. Yeah, you're good.
Cool. Partial. What does that mean? You can't do some games, mini games with it?
There's going to be certain bits where you're going to need to use your keyboard, like possibly scrolling through the map or something like that, or even when it comes to putting in your because there's the online mode as well. So when it comes to putting in your name, for instance, you will use your keyboard, and that constitutes partial controller support.
Okay.
But it's Rockstar, and it came out after fucking Grand Theft Auto 5, mate, which is, again, partial controller support. You're going to be absolutely fine. Oh,
I like the idea of
totally get that.
Laying back with my controller and then falling asleep while thinking over my life mistakes and then just passing out, as opposed to sitting up in a chair at a keyboard. It's
and
tough
then
to fall
falling
asleep.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Well, with Xanax, anything is possible. You should totally get that. We'll form a posse.
You only do that in the online? Because I know they're different, right? That's all I know is that there's a difference between online and download and play by yourself sort of thing.
Well, yeah, the story mode, but the story is just, I mean, it's heartbreaking at points. There's, people in the chat who have played Red Dead Redemption, I say to you, Lenny! Fucking hilarious. Night out at the local saloon. Fucking brilliant. Anyway, let's steam through this news. I found a 60-year-old McDonald's meal hidden in my bathroom. The smell surprised me. This is the guy, right? He was renovating his bathroom, and he found, and here it is. It was just the fries, right? But it was inside the wall of his bathroom, which was built in. The house was built in 1959, the same year that one of America's first McDonald's opened in America, right? Which is actually in the same town as well. So he's going, it must be this, or it must be from this year. And so he posted it onto Reddit, and people were saying, eat one of the fries, you pussy. What are you doing?
Did you say the snail surprised me? There was a snail in the bag?
The smell.
Oh, the smell.
Yeah.
Smell.
Yeah, he was very, very thankful that there wasn't a burger in there, because, of course, that would be fucking bad news bears, for having meat products in your wall for 60 fucking years. But he found it, and he works as a builder, and he goes, this doesn't surprise me, right? Because, you'd be surprised the shit that you find in the walls. He says, about 22 years ago, we filled every wall cavity we could with beer cans when redoing a bathroom and kitchen. I fucking love that. My grandfather's, right, there was a time, of course, Britain, a whole lot older than America, right? My grandfather had this house where he tore up the floorboards of one of the bedrooms, and inside it he found a load of clay pipes. Where the builders who made the house, the pipes were made out of clay, right? But they would break. They were very fragile. So when one broke, you would just fucking pull out another one and carry on smoking that. So under the floorboards was all of these broken clay pipes from the original builders. I'm like, how fucking cool is that? As a rhetorical question. This is Kyle through $2 super chat saying Red Dead 2 works completely with a controller. There you go, buddy. No, that's what I say. As I'm referring to is things like typing in your name. That's what constitutes partial controller support. Pretty much everything has full controller support if it's made after Grand Theft Auto and is a AAA game. But hey, we're talking about a AAA show right here. World's most terrifying teacher banned from working with kids under 6. This is what he looks like. Is he surprised?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've made that choice.
Oh.
Right?
I thought this was a Babylon Bee article, and I'm like,
No,
God, you gotta pick a freaky or get it. Like, that's the guy? Jesus fucking Christ. I mean, you're surprised? Go get fucked. Come on.
I love that he's got the OBS logo tattooed on the palm of one of his hands there as well. Yeah, you're going to be a primary school teacher, mate. You don't get your whole fucking body tattooed and your eyes inked black, do you? Like,
hello, children. I mean, Jesus Christ.
I mean, those kids are going to be doing their homework, like no one's fucking...
Yeah. Do your homework, right yourself.
No, I'll do it. I'll do everyone else's homework as well. Why would you do this? Oh, I want to be a primary school teacher. Oh, I want to get full body tattoos. You can only have one. Don't act like you're the fucking victim now, That's what I say anyway. 500 pounds of marijuana scattered on interstate during crash on 420. Hey!
To celebrate Hitler's birthday. Woo!
Hey! Oh, cat Polly.
It is.
Verbally turkey man me, bro.
It is. April 20th. What?
Yeah, well, there you go.
This is a historical fact.
There is every year. Well, obviously, fucking.
That's a lot of weed, man. Shit.
Because of lockdown. That's a lot of weed. Yeah, couldn't have happened on a better day. In Britain, of course, we had lockdown, so it didn't happen. But it did happen this year, and it happened the last time it possibly could. Hyde Park in London, when of course, cannabis is still illegal to consume and sell, and indeed to possess over here now. Although it has been taken down to a Class B instead of a Class A, or is it Class C now? I can't remember. Which, governs how much jail time or fine or whatever. Basically how you get treated if you get caught with it. But it is still very much illegal. People gather in Hyde Park in London on 420, and they all stand there, and it's so fucking many people, Polly, and they all stand there, stand around, and just fucking smoke zoot after zoot after zoot. And you should see the photos. It is like a fog has descended on Hyde Park. It is just a big fucking cloud. It looks amazing. But police came in, cracked down, and beat up a couple of people over it, which is quite surprising in Britain. Still.
So what was this, like a shipment in Colorado or California or wherever where it's legal? Like this was just going to dispensaries? What the hell? Or was this like coming up from Mexico?
How many people slammed on their brakes and jumped out of the car?
Yeah.
Callaway County. I don't know. Does that mean anything to anyone?
No.
Okay, so it's the county of Callaway. £500 of packaged marijuana scattered around. So yeah, it does seem more legal and above board if it was packaged in such a way. Because I mean, look, if you're gonna be in a state where it's illegal, you get caught with that much in a bag, you're gonna get fucking screwed. It seems as though it was going to a dispensary. However, I'm sure it was more than £500. Until the police arrived on the scene, and then it was, do you know what? Yeah, we lost half of it. Missouri. It's Missouri. All right, that's a place. Okay. Firefighters battle heavy smoke at medical cannabis dispensary in Clearwater. Yeah, I bet they fucking did. That's it. You got all the volunteer firefighters are turning up as well. Like, you boys need any help? I'll get in there. Oh, to be in the fucking store next door when this was going off, mate. Oh, even the fucking birds were falling out of the sky, red-eyed. Fucking love it. Ryan Reynolds gifts Wrexham co-owner Rob Mahoo memorial urinal for his birthday. This is at Wrexham. They say, I think Division 3 soccer team here in the UK, owned by Ryan Reynolds and fucking Mac from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Shit team. For some reason, they went in and bought it. I have no idea why. And it was Rob's birthday the other day, and he was gifted a urinal. Isn't that nice?
For him?
For him, yeah. That's Ryan Reynolds being Ryan Reynolds there, you know. There's a little photo of Rob on the wall there saying this is his urinal.
Welcome to the end of your life, and I promise it's going to hurt.
Fuck Missouri.
Yeah, fuck Missouri, that
Fuck
stupid
Missouri.
piece of shit.
Fucking
See, we got your
Callaway
back,
County.
Doc.
Yeah, man. You're all good, man. You're all good. I think the other day Wrexham had a goalkeeper injury, and I didn't think they either had another goalkeeper on the bench, or he was injured, or fucking someone got a red card or something, so they couldn't have another goalkeeper on. Ryan Reynolds comes out as the co-owner of this team, dressed as a goalie, going, I'll do it. Which of course he wasn't allowed to do, but still, the fact that he did it was pretty fucking cool. Alright, let's move on. Michigan kindergartner brings Jose Quinn margaritas to snack time. Made students woozy. It was snack time. He pulled out a bottle of pre-mixed margaritas and just shared them around in Dixie cups. What a legend!
That's it.
Where?
Yeah, it's fine. It was hospitality. What's the problem?
This is in Michigan, or Michigan. I don't know how you want me to say it. Grand River Academy in Livonia, Michigan, where kindergartners were allegedly handed the drink by another student. One kid had 4 or 5 sips, went, this is weird. Went up to the teacher, and the teacher reportedly gave them a strange face. No, a funny face, that was it, when she told the teacher. She goes up and just goes, I'm not gonna lie, I'm fucked up right now. And the teacher's like, what? Moving on. Woman rescued after falling in toilet while trying to retrieve phone at top of Mount Walker in Washington State. Went into an outhouse, dropped her phone down the toilet, went to retrieve it, fell down there herself, had to be rescued.
Fuck.
Yeah, it sucks, doesn't it? The woman was left feeling flushed. after she was strongly encouraged to seek medical attention due to being exposed to human waste. This is an outhouse as well, so it's not just human waste, but it's a collection of many, many people's human waste. And I'm sure she got down there and realised there were 5 bears hibernating in the puddles of shit. Let's get on to the world records for the week. Macho the dog runs bases at Dodger Stadium in record-breaking time. He's a good boy.
Good job.
He's a good boy. Look at him, he's there. He's got his world record. He's pleased as punch. I'm proud of him. And his name's Macho as well. You gotta love it. Here he is in action. He's getting on. Get it, Macho. Get it. I mean, the fucking music does it for me as well. Yes, Macho. Do it. He's got to hit the balloons as well. It still seems quite slow for a record-breaking time. But he had trained for this record for over a year. So this is not just a dog with jobs, but this is a dog with a purpose, guys. With a purpose. A woman swims nearly 300 feet under ice for Guinness World Record. Now this.
Oh.
That's the kind... Fuck, people dressed as vampires, Polly. This is a world record worth writing down, isn't it? You know?
Has some fucking endurance and whatnot, and cardiovascular. Good on you, lady.
And it's fucking cold.
Yeah.
Cold as shit under there, mate. Like, you get lost. You can see in the photo there's a rope in case they do get lost. Because you're under there. You can't find the hole in order to get back out again. So you need that rope right there. But that is, I mean, this shit fills me with anxiety. And I wasn't even there, you know? I don't like that kind. I start panicking on their behalf. Tetris arcade machine is world's largest, standing at 16 feet. This is fucking cool. I don't know how you're supposed to fucking use the controls or anything. You're going to need a ladder or something. But still, that is a world record worth writing down, you know? Unlike, and yes, you got damn right, it's our man David Rush, who balanced a chainsaw on his chin for 37 minutes and 56 seconds. I'm on the fence about this one now. Like, that is still pretty impressive, isn't it?
Oh, fuck you. Was it running?
That was the first thing I thought. No, it was not running.
Well, fuck him then. Try swimming under some water.
Swim underwater with a chainsaw for 37 minutes, David Rush.
There
we'll
you
fucking
go.
Talk, right?
With your fake ass fucking record. Oh, it's training over a year. Yeah.
Let's get into some science news. The Webb telescope is almost fully aligned. Polly, I'm so excited about this, mate.
Hold your fire! This man isn't black! What?
As a woman, she should have had no problem finding the hole.
Way! Thank you, Doc, for the $10. I'm sure there was a little man in a boat waiting for her at the top as well. Thank you very much, dude. Yeah, Polly, I cannot fucking wait for this, because this is going to be like... The first images we get from this are going to be stupidly fucking detailed, mate.
Yeah.
Stupidly. The Hubble is amazing, but this is some next level shit, you know? It's almost fucking ready, and it's going to be so fucking cool. Unless, like, we get the first images back, and it's just black. It's just void. Like, you look out there, and there's just nothing. Oh, God. But the level of fucking detail that you're going to be able to get from this, you should be able to see God's actual butthole with this, you know, winking in the void of space. Should be fucking awesome. Let's, what fucking... Other space-based news. Turkey has launched the world's first kebab into space with a helium balloon. So that's nice. Yeah. How about Compo Face? Polly, you need cheering up right now, mate, and I feel as though this might be the article for you. Do you want a bit of Compo Face, mate? Let's have a bit of Compo Face. It is a woman fearing she will be abducted by aliens after making 9 UFO sightings. Can you just point to where you saw the UFOs? Yes, I can.
It's pretty good. That's some good Compo Face.
But that's the sun. Yeah, I know.
Is it, though?
Right?
That's how they're going to... when they come during the daylight, they hide in the clouds or obscure themselves in the sun. That's what I'm pointing at.
That's what I'm pointing at. Not just that, mate, but how about that for a Compo Face? Right?
Yeah.
You're not even seeing what she's pointing at. When someone points, only a fool looks at the finger, you know? This... This reminds me actually of every fucking disaster movie ever made, because there'll be like, say like some fucking UFOs or something. Godzilla's attacking Tokyo again, and then it cuts to the screaming, panicking crowd, and there's always about 3 people who are pointing. Like no one is looking in that direction in the first place. You need someone pointing, you know? Yeah, you look out for it from now on. There'll always be someone pointing. If they make a fucking... They did make a film about 9/11, didn't they? What was it called? On Your Doorstep or something like that? As the fucking World Trade Centers are falling down, there will be someone pointing. Why? And there she is holding up a book as well. She spent her whole life researching UFOs, so of course the aliens will pick her. And here's an artist. This is Getty Images' artist depiction of, again, the fucking sun. That's what she was pointing. That's the sun. That's what she's pointing at there. What did you see in the sky? It was like a big shiny orb. Can you draw it for us? That's the fucking sun, Sasha. Jesus fucking Christ. And on to our titular article, ladies and gentlemen. Today's episode of the AAA meeting is brought to you by the tagline, "Them some big acorns," because Turkey launched a kebab into space. Never mind. Meridian Man's pet squirrel goes nuts on burglar. He's got a pet squirrel for one, which is fucking awesome, right? And he just runs free in his house. He's just doing squirrel things. You can't really lock him away. I read one article ages ago about a woman who had a pet squirrel, and she goes, yeah, I'll just be sat there, and then I'll feel something, and, he's like fucking hiding some nuts in my hair, or something like that. So this guy goes, I came in the front door, and I saw snow prints out the front driveway go to the back of the house, so I thought something was awry, because no one usually goes through the yard. Right? He goes, I started looking at it, and I saw the scratches around the lock-in area, and at that point, I knew somebody was definitely in here messing around. During our investigations, Joey, which is the name of the squirrel, had run in the bedroom, just screwing around like he always does between her legs, and it kind of startled her. Explained Pearl, which is a mate of his. And she goes, whoa, what was that? And he said, don't worry about that. That's just Joey, my pet squirrel. You know. I said, well, he usually doesn't bite, but you never know, because he's a squirrel. Right, so then the police officer comes in, and he goes, right, anything weird about this bird? Anything that we could use to identify the burglar? And he's like, yeah, he'll probably be covered in little squirrel scratches. And the officer goes, right you are, mate. Disappears for a couple of hours, comes back with all this guy's stuff. Right, they actually found the fucking burglar. And then fucking the officer says, she said, while she was questioning the individual, he had scratches on his hands. So I asked him, did you get that from a squirrel? And he said, yeah. So, is rule number 1 of being a burglar, if someone says, did you burgle that house, don't say yeah. You're gonna get fucking arrested, and you may consider yourself used.
Nice.
Right? We're only 10 minutes over. We can have a... Should we have a game?
Sure.
Let's have a game. Today, we are going to be playing a little game that I like to call Lou Banger, which is, of course, the game where you you got to say things without actually saying them. Do you know what I mean? So I'm gonna flip the Doctor Who based eraser. Here.
Real quick, Arrow Shogun, Missouri is awesome. Literally the best gun law in the entire country, arguably the entire world. It's what the founding fathers intended in the modern day. Beats living in Washington State. It's not perfect, but I hope the house is there. So to own a house there someday, nice.
Hey ho, man! I feel you. Owning a house is the fucking dream, but do you know what? I think it's unattainable for not just me, but most people in our generation. Right. So I'm gonna flip the Time Lord, the Time Lord eraser, the Doctor Who based stationery. Polydub, is it Time Lord or is it blank?
Time Lord.
It is blank. So Sinatra, would you like to give the words first or guess the words first?
Hold your fire! This man isn't black! What?
Happy birthday, Dr. Sinatra and I.
That's not how you use that. But yeah, it's Toku154. Happy birthday to you, my good friend. Thank you very much for the $10. Many happy returns. And, of course, happy birthday, Sinatra.
Thank you. I will give them first.
You're gonna give them first. Of course, the first round is the names. Well, I mean, it's the people round. It's not necessarily people. It could be cartoon characters. Could be fictional characters. Could be fucking... I mean, look, it's just names. All right? Get over it. Sinatra, here are your names. Let me know when you got them, good sir.
Okay.
Okay, and your time... Oh, hang on.
Nope. Fuck Missouri. Miserable state where dreams go to die.
Fuck Missouri.
I'm torn.
Fuck Missouri. Well, I mean, look, is
Thank
Missouri
you, Doc.
good or is it bad? We're having a bidding war right now. Let's find out. Right, so Sinatra, you are describing these well-known names to Mr. Polly Dubenstein, and your time begins in Lou Bega.
Joaquin Phoenix, Mark Hamill, the gay dude from Brokeback Mountain. All played the same character.
Joker.
Yeah. Wore a meat suit on stage. Rah, rah, ooh la la. Fucking
Guar.
singer. No, a singer. A female singer.
Oh,
Old-timey female landowner. What something babies say.
I know exactly who it is. I'm blanking next.
Okay, played by Matt Damon. Shoot 'em up, special agent
Last
type.
time. You were looking at
Born.
It was Lady Gaga, Polly.
And
Yeah.
said Lady Gaga.
Meat suit. I love it. My favorite bit though was fucking Mark Hamill, the gay guy from Brokeback Mountain.
I forgot his name.
Heath Ledger, man. Heath Ledger.
Yeah.
The gay guy from Brokeback Mountain. Fucking phenomenal. Right, so that was 1 point over in Polly's favour right there. But Polly, it is now your turn to, make it as hard for Sinatra as possible, I guess. That's not really within the spirit of the game, but hey, I don't make the rules. I just make the rules. Have you got your words, Polly?
Yes.
Excellent. Your time begins in Lou Bega.
Okay, he's in Toy Story. He's the space dude.
Buzz Lightyear?
There you go. Terrible actor. He played Indiana Jones. He was in Blade
Harrison
Runner.
Ford.
There you go. Dr. Watson's detective friend.
Sherlock Holmes.
He was the voice of the aforementioned Buzz Lightyear.
Oh, shit. I don't know. Next.
He was in Big. Come on.
Oh, Tom Hanks?
There you go. He just died. Scratchy voice. Did the bird of Iago. Did the voice of the bird Iago.
Give me something else.
I don't know. I can't do an impression of the guy.
That's time. But Polly, that was a fucking spot-on impression, mate. I don't care what anyone says. You were looking for Gilbert Godfrey.
Iago. Fuck. Okay. I had to Google who the fuck Iago was.
Oh, amazing.
He's the Affleck guy.
Yeah.
Fuck. 3 minutes ago, Hugh Berries threw $1 saying, what the fuck happened to Mambo's 1 to 4? Cancelled, mate. Cancelled. Thank you very much for the $1. Okay, Sinatra, we are now on
Question for the ages.
I don't know. I guess Tim Allen did the voice of Buzz Lightyear. I don't know. I've never seen any of the Toy Story movies. I don't know.
No, he was Tom Hanks was Woody, wasn't he?
Yeah. But Sinatra guessed wrong like I did, so it's fine. It all works out.
No, you still. I mean, Big was the one. You know?
Is that what gave it away?
That's what not gave it away. I mean, your job was to give it away. You did a good job, Polly.
All right.
So now we're on to the things and the stuff. Sinatra, here are your things and stuff.
Hold on 1 second.
Holding on, sir.
Iago.
Oh my god.
Greatest Shakespeare character of them all.
Really?
In my opinion.
I'm more of an Orsino guy. 12th night, mate. What happened to nights 1 to 11? Am I right, Hugh Berries? Sinatra, what are we doing?
All right, there we go.
All right.
Oh my God, computer. Okay.
Your time begins
ready.
in Lubega.
A wooden shelving unit that could be used to hold literature among other things.
Bookshelf?
What's another name for it? See the thing on the wall. What would you call it? Hey, there's something in that thing.
No
it
idea.
sometimes has a glass door.
Cabinet?
Okay, moving on.
Cabinet? No? Okay, moving on.
I feel like bookshelf should count. Tapes and 8-tracks got replaced by...
cassette tapes? Oh, CDs?
Yeah.
Last time. Last time. Polly
shit,
coming
that
in
was
with
on
another
me.
one. It was bookcase.
Bookcase.
Yeah. But I will allow it. I will allow it. Because I'm a generous old soul, I will allow it. So, Sinatra, good job on that. Polydub, I'm now going to send you your things and stuff. Let me know when you got them. Oh, wait.
Hammond beats CD's nuts.
This first one, if you get it, Sin. Good on you. All right.
And your time begins in Lubega.
String to restrain something. Rhymes with fine.
What? Twine?
There you go. They're popular in the 80s for aerobics. They go on the lower appendages.
Jazzercise?
No, they go on the
resistance bands.
No, it's an item of clothing. They're pants that don't have the part that go around your waist. Doesn't matter. Okay, moving on.
I got nothing.
It's what the Washington Post and the New York Times used to be.
Journalists.
No. I mean the physical copy
Newspapers.
thereof. The newspapers. There you go. It's a sticky adhesive thing that you squeeze out of a bottle.
Lube?
There you go.
That's fine.
Baby cum.
Oh, for God's sake, Sinatra. It's bottles. It's baby. Fuck it. You were looking for leg warmers. Right there. Leg warmers.
Yeah, I would not have gotten that.
Not an easy one. What can I say? And now we're on to the third, the final round, which is the
I'm also not
films
old.
round. You're getting there, mate. You're getting there. Hang in there. You know,
One day
everyone's
at a
got
time.
aims. Everyone's got aims. We're now on to the third and final round, which is the films round. Sinatra, I've sent the films to you. Polydub, get ready to go as we play.
Okay.
Lubega.
Wait.
It started.
Don't start.
It
No, it
started.
didn't. I'm not ready.
It has
I never
started.
said I was ready. I didn't do the Lubega.
I didn't ask.
Okay, I'll remember that.
Right. All right, no, right.
Lubega. Michael J. Fox, Christopher Lloyd,
Back in the
Fast.
future.
There we go. The big ship go crash.
Titanic.
Mila Jovovich, and when Bruce Willis could actually act. I'm a
Fifth
popsicle.
Element.
Robert Downey Jr. playing blackface.
God. Fuck. He was Sergeant Lincoln Osiris. What the fuck's the name of the movie? Tropic Thunder.
There you go. 12 unhappy adults.
12 Angry Men.
Oh, yes! A perfect round, which means, Sinatra, you get a bonus point for being such a good sport. 12 Angry Men. Excellent. Fucking well done. You remembered the name that Robert Downey Jr. played before you remembered the name of the film. That's impressive in itself, do you know what I mean? All right, Polly, here are your films. And your time begins in Lubega.
Always listed as the most famous film of all time, the best film of all. It doesn't matter, you'll never get it. Okay, next one.
Shawshank?
What?
Shawshank?
No, Jesus Christ, fuck no.
That's what it says online.
You fucker.
The angry more than 7, less than 9.
The Hateful Eight?
There you go. What is the greatest film of all time, starring Humphrey Bogart?
Oh, Casablanca.
There you go. Big robot fight liquidy robot.
Terminator.
Which one?
2,
But
Judgment Day.
yeah, it's big black guy who can like make people like not sick, and he's in prison for something he
Green Mile.
didn't do.
It
Green
was
Mile.
indeed Green Mile. But, no points scored there as you we did hit time. Very well described there, Polly. I mean, Casablanca. You're fucking straight in there. There was no fucking about there, was there? The first one was Citizen Kane. Which, I mean, you're right. Is not the greatest movie of all time. Not even fucking close, to be honest. Casablanca.
It always gets number 1, though, right? I don't know.
Yeah,
why.
well, it does. Yeah, it was a sled. Rosebud was a sled.
IMDb top 100.
Oh, I could have said Rosebud, the sled, right? Yeah, I could have. Yeah.
IMDb top 100 has the Shawshank is number 1.
I'm listed on there. It tells you the quality of the site.
Your
Yeah,
list.
that's true.
Actually, we're on there as well, Sinatra.
I'm on there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Triple A,
see?
the GPP
Ain't
is
worth
on
shit.
there.
I just.
Although not on Rotten Tomatoes. So make of that what you will. So the independent adjudicators are in from their brief sojourn, and the scores go thusly. It is Polydub with 8 points. But this week's Smarty Pants is Sinatra Says with 12 points, thus bringing the season-wide scores, of which we only have a few left. Polydub 9 points and Sinatra Says with 14. Good game, guys. Good game. Should we have a couple of questions before we get the fuck out of here?
Yeah.
Yeah! People in the chat, if you have any questions for myself, Polydub, or Sinatra Says, whack them in the chat and we'll briefly acknowledge you. Sinatra, what have you got for us?
As soon as I finish titling it, I have a video going up right in a moment.
Ooh! What channel's that on?
That'll be Sinatra Says Second.
Ah, excellent. Can you give us a little taster? What's going on? What's it about?
I did both Amberlynn's videos in under 20 minutes, I think, so that gives you an idea of what's going on there.
Good God. Very good. That is a video with a smaller girth than her. Polydub, how was Nuaba?
It was good. A grand time was had by all. There was mirth and drinking and merriment.
General joviality. I do like the sound of that. Well, that would be it then, guys. This show is over. But if you find yourself with an itch that only a AAA meeting can scratch, then don't go smoking meth with your horse just yet. We're going to be back on Wednesday on the Polydub channel at 10:30pm GMT, 5:30pm EST, and 4:30 Central, and 5:30am on Christmas Island, with news, games, and banter that will make you literally die. I'm heading over to twitch.tv/drunkenplays for some epic gamage. While you're there, be sure to check out Sinatra_says and Polly_dub. Because he's going to be doing Red Dead 2 at some point, maybe. But if it's way past your bedtime, then thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you for all the wonderful donations. The best goddamn chat online. And don't fuck with squirrels.
Or squirrels?